Hello and welcome to our first episode of The Wrath of Sypetia.
Yay!
About time.
Since this is our first episode, we don't have a recap, so we will get started right into our introduction. It's been 7 months since the assassination of Queen Sypet the 63rd by a group of fanatics that were offered shelter in the palace during a freak storm that hit the city of Sypet.
What a bunch of assholes.
Normally, the Church of Sypet would have already assigned a new ruler from their clergy, but the nation is at war on two fronts, and neither is going well. The military were in a state to take over the choice of the new ruler from their ranks, but a tragedy blamed on the military, where almost 20% of the entire land of Sypetia was rendered completely unlivable by a red smoke, reportedly released from their military base at Upping City. The nation is in turmoil, with the church and the military on the verge of a civil war. Agents from Delit spread further distrust, and a Delit prince has been rumored to be imprisoned in the city of Sypet. Dragons have even been spotted emerging from their caves, and sightings of an elder phoenix have been reported. The land is in chaos, distrust is rampant, and battles wage daily. The Hex is on the move. Tomoko, one of the high officials of Hex organization,
God, who created that thing?
Out of her castle. She hadn't been seen in years, but the League of Assassins got word that she had finally left and headed with Rashak and his phoenix to an island in the lake of Sypetia. Cabin Mist knew that Granira, Felix, and the group were there, and if Tomoko was there, it may be time to mobilize. Their spies have reported that the Hex had captured 2 of the sites of power, but it hadn't been able to determine which ones. All they know is that the Hex is on the move, and it's time for them to do the same. Cabin Mist.
First, I have to say, I really like how the Hex has just evolved from a very short campaign that we played.
Yep.
To be a main protagonist in a lot of your campaigns.
Yep.
I mean, it was... Where did it start?
Starships, and Sorcerers.
It was big then, too, because my character was sucked into it for a while.
Well, yeah, it was
Yes.
big, but...
Now it's enormous.
It was a big conglomerate, but it was a small campaign that has now become...
I was more referring to the campaign that we ran with the Starships and Sorcerers. It was a small...
Yeah, oh, I see.
It had a very quick introduction, and now it's just... So, I feel very special.
Yeah, because it was you who made it.
Well, I appreciate the creative liberties, but okay. I got us off track, but...
Yeah, jeez.
Cabin Mist. You two are currently at the School of Shadows in the Ashland land. You have some members of the League of Assassins with you. What do you do at the moment?
Cav is playing with his new toys, basically vamping in his weapons and vamping them out at a moment's notice, and just enthralled and just very excited that he has this new ability because shadow magic and all of this stuff is very new to him. He's just used to punching things with his fists and eating people's heads.
Or arms.
That too.
Linda.
Yeah. Poor Linda.
Linda shall be remembered.
All of our viewers are like, who is Linda? She is described in the backstory of the Apex Adventurers campaign.
I'm assuming Mist is holding some sort of meeting that Cav is just...
Probably.
He's doing this with one hand and just going like this in the other one.
Yes. I mean, I get, yeah, because we know the Hex is on the move, so I assume I probably
you know right where Tomoko is at, as far as you know, at this very moment.
On the island, right? Yep. Well, I guess it probably wouldn't be the worst idea to get some people finding these sites of power so that we can take them back, the ones that the Hex have, right?
Yeah. And finding the other ones to make, and
Yeah, to
securing them for.
So I assume I'm making some big
rousing speech
sitting on my hover disc. Just kitty hovering in the air.
I really feel like you're like this.
Yeah.
Actually, you have your ankle biter and you're just petting that. instead of somebody petting the cat, you're just petting the ankle biter.
And as a reminder, because Zach forgot, Mist is a guy.
Yeah, I did. And I apologize in advance because I probably will forget over time.
That doesn't shock me. But yes.
Cav has an intelligence of 1, okay?
Cav doesn't care what parts are down there.
Exactly.
I mean, he forgets what he is sometimes.
No, he doesn't. He hangs out with Voorhees all the time.
She doesn't let him forget.
So yes, I'm giving a rousing speech about sending people to go find these sites of power and to help us take back the ones that have already been taken by the Hex.
And you two know a little bit about these sites of powers. On a raid that the two of you participated in, you found some documents.
Oh, that's right.
About beings with a reportedly high shadow magic potential. You also, in that document, yes.
Were these documents in common, primal, dwarven, or silver?
No.
Shit.
But they were translated for you.
There you go.
They slapped you with them and then you could read them.
Just had to ask.
They also, in these documents, talked about 10 sites of power throughout the kingdom of Sypetia that the Hex wants to control to further their goals. And that they had 5 locations marked.
So we technically know where 5 are?
You do know where 5
Now, are part of those 5 2 of the ones that they've...
You don't know.
We don't know.
You don't know which ones they have taken. Your spies have just...
So it's a possibility that we know of 5 legitimate and then 2 possible ones that the Hex already have.
Which may or may not
be part of the 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Which is why we need our people to go start looking.
All right.
And it's a relatively small group that you've collected at this point.
How many people?
There's about 50 individuals
15?
total.
50.
50.
Oh, 50.
Yeah, 50
So what
total. In the room right now, there's about 12.
So there's 12. So that means 38 are possibly on a mission.
Yeah, whether, actively undercover
How are we able to communicate with those people that are out?
Everybody gets some messages to them.
Messages?
Yeah.
Okay. Internally in the brain or magical paper, something that we might need to acquire from the School of Shadows before if we decide we need to leave.
You guys have not quite been doing this long enough to have thought transmission set up.
All right.
But you have ways of encoding messages and working to deliver them.
All right.
Some in the group have some type of teleportation capabilities. Some use messengers of some kind. It varies.
Have we been here in the School of Shadows long enough to determine the time variance that
so you know
takes place?
That your amulets, the
Planar shift.
yes,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
Oh, do those allow for us to
they will allow you instant transmission.
back to a certain time? So it was like we're
Direct time.
okay.
And it in the other campaign when they came out, it wasn't necessarily a direct time dilation. It was the method of travel.
Okay. So it's kind of just the amulet, dumbing it down from my brain, is basically time on the outside works as same as time on this as well, even though there's... Never mind, don't worry about it.
More of that always was the case. When the group traveled, you accidentally exited at the wrong time.
Gotcha, okay.
This allows you
to exit at the right.
Exit at the same time.
All right, so it's not necessarily time-based, it's just
Correct.
point in origin. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Cool. What do we want to do after we give this big speech? We think she's on the island, right?
You do.
So then we should probably go to the island, right?
I mean, I just got done killing a god, so you should have been there. It was so freaking great. I may or may not have killed myself again. I think this is, and he'll pull up his sleeve because he has marks of how many times he's killed himself.
You know, this is why your intelligence isn't getting any better.
What is that number? Because I don't know.
How many numbers are on his arm?
11.
Is there a new one, or is there not a new one yet?
Not a new one.
So it's however many that is. Well, it was so cool. You should, like, I mean,
I'm sure it was.
I know you asked the question, but this is I cut her completely in half. I mean, I think there's maybe an ear behind my ear of her. Do you want it?
No, I'm good.
Right. And then I crashed into an island. Did it
make your tongue tingle?
No, it wasn't magical.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
I don't even think it was there anymore. Pretty sure I just ripped off some of my hair.
Which isn't magical.
No, but then I crashed through an island that was in the sky. I don't understand how this works, but yeah, it was pretty cool.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm sorry I wasn't there to help.
It's all right. It's family drama. My uncles are stupid. Especially one of them.
Which one is the stupid one?
Leave that up for interpretation. But
viewers, comment which one you think was the stupid one.
What's really cool is one of them had a really cool stick. I wasn't able to get it though, but
that's
right.
kind of, maybe you can get it at some point.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and steal it. It's pretty cool.
I'll just throw it for you.
Yeah, basically. I mean,
okay.
No, I think we should probably go. I mean, this country isn't going to be able to solve itself. They have to have us do all their work for them. This time we need to get paid, though. Tired of doing work without getting paid.
We'll just steal stuff from their vaults this time.
Yeah, but see, we said that about Yawato, and we didn't do that.
That's fair.
We ended up having to spend like 6 years, or like 2 years there just retraining their militia. You know how boring that was? Oh, shit. Where's Voorhees at? Can't let her know.
She's down there still training militia.
No, she's here. She teleported me here.
Oh, okay. She's
we're
she couldn't have teleported back?
No, she's here. Why would she not teleport back? I have to say goodbye to her if I'm leaving.
I guess that's fair.
And I have to see if she wants to come.
I guess that's fair.
I mean,
well, I guess
you have your gun. I have her.
It's my only companion in night.
And this is why Kat forgets what race or what sex you are. So, I think it's your turn to give the speech. I'll just stand behind you and go, yeah, at the appropriate times.
That's what you always do.
Yeah.
Okay. You go, Kat.
I mean, I can conjure up I'll conjure up a little small tankard. It's completely empty because I can do that now. So, here you go. You can have that.
Little cat. How big is this thing in comparison to me?
It's about the size of your head.
And then I'll look at my bag of holding and see if I have any. Do you like wine or ale?
Do you have any catnip ale?
Do I have any catnip ale in my bag of holding?
No.
Right. Do I have any sort of liquid in my bag of holding?
Yes.
Water.
No, it better not be water. I got a water skin for that.
It's just water floating around in your bag of holding. Your cheese.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll start just
sauce now.
He'll just start rubbing, throwing stuff out. I got a bottle of Kasiko's blood. Probably going to need that at some point in time. I got that. No, I don't need that. That. And then I'll pull out just a bottle of wine. And then just pour it into her small tankard. Does that thing just stay forever when I use can summon small items? Cool. I'm pretty sure there's like 100 of those. Just laying around everywhere.
I love it. You just look around.
Oh, here's another one. Here you go. So I just
force them. Of shadows keeps throwing them at your head because they don't want to clean them up. Pick up your trash.
2 more up here.
It's really all you use it for.
I mean, is there an endless... I just have an endless supply of this, right?
Yes, but... I haven't put the actual... You can do it once every 5 minutes.
Okay, well, we'll just say this was a very
cool downtime, but...
long... No, just kidding. But I'm still saying, over the span of how much time we've spent here, there's probably a good...
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's at least 50 around.
Just random, stupid, small items just getting in the way of everything.
There's just like a bouncy ball somewhere.
This store doesn't close anymore because they can't find the small item anymore. Trust me, you always do better when you have some wine.
Oh, gee, thanks.
It might be a little warm. Sorry. It's not a bag of holding. It's a bag of holding. And then I'll pull out some cheese.
Thanks.
Yep.
I might be slightly lactose intolerant, but I guess that's fine.
You aren't.
Oh, good. Cat folk don't have that problem.
That's a magical item. It's a magical item you and I both have. It's an unwritten magical item. We don't become lactose from all the cheese we eat.
Chug, chug.
All right, so how about for brevity, we just say you gave a rousing speech?
Yeah, so you guys gave a speech.
What time of day is it? Or can we not really tell what time here?
Yeah.
All right, so we should... I will go find Voorhees while she's in the middle of her speech, because I don't want to hear it.
Gee, thanks.
Damn.
As I walked out, I went, woo! One last time. Right as you started.
They all go, woo! Get out of here, because they know your shit.
Shit, who can take every single one of them.
I mean...
I would really just really tempted to walk up to some random person while you're giving a speech. Banishment. Just what the...
You're like a kid in Toys R Us.
Yeah.
You gave me magical toys to play with. Why not?
I know.
My claws are technically enhanced.
Mistakes were made.
Yep.
My claws are enhanced, so I could do it.
Yep.
Roll the dice. Who's leaving, Fred or Jim? I drew a last draw last week. It's not my turn, it's your turn.
Got an 11, it's Jim.
I'm really tempted to put the 25 power points.
Just go find Voorhees.
No, I won't.
Alright, so you find Voorhees in your guys' chambers.
So, this does pretty cool.
It was fun.
It was.
For sure. Been a while since we've gotten to let loose like that.
I know. Just sitting there in Yawato for quite some time. It's nice to get out.
Yes.
Get back to, my roots of just killing things.
My roots too.
Yeah, but your roots are more diplomatic killing.
No, that's just the last 30 years you've known me, not the 270 before that.
Yeah, we don't talk very much, do we?
No, you talk plenty.
Fucking relationship, absolutely stellar.
Yeah, that's fair. I do.
But it's alright, reaches up and scratches behind your ear.
Well, I know you got to get back. It's been a little while.
Yeah, they can probably handle it without me for a little bit, though.
Okay, well, Mist and I got to go clean up some messes in where we just were. So, you gonna come or you gonna stay here for a while?
Well, I was thinking that we don't really have enough people to try to find 10 sites of power. Figured I should probably help.
I'll take your word for it.
10 is less than 12, but not by much.
Probably shouldn't banish any more people just for the hell of it, huh?
No.
I mean, it is pretty funny when they're not expecting it.
You're not wrong, but...
It's just, poof, they're gone. And then I walk away, and then suddenly they come back. I mean...
And about half the time, they're still alive.
Wait, they're dead? That's so cool. Please tell me we're curing the meat. Cav is not opposed to eating people. This is nothing new. That face is not necessary.
I can give you any face I want.
Alright, well.
Go. Play the hero.
Yeah. I mean, I've already saved my uncles. So, I gotta do some other stuff. I wonder how many other family members I can kill.
Well, you're already on your way.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So, I'll lean in and I'll lick her on the cheek and then walk out. No passionate kiss now.
No time for that.
She will grab you by the scruff of the neck, yank you back, cuff you upside the head, kiss you, and then throw you out of the room.
Okay, is it a passionate kiss?
Short one.
Cool. Right before we're done, my tongue will slip out and just lick her right behind the ear. Just for the hell of it. And then be like...
Now the question is for her, is this a turn on, or is it just gross?
Oh, it's a turn on.
And then she then throws you out of the room.
And then I'll head back to where the speech is going on.
Mist is just finishing up.
Woo! Great job! You know you do better when I'm not in here.
Yeah, probably.
I distract way too many people.
Yeah, you really do.
Has it been 5 minutes yet?
Yes.
And I will summon a small stool.
Alright.
Just have it clank on the ground.
I'm just gonna leave it there. It's just there so that it's there.
Just because I can.
Are you happy you got this null magic?
Yes! This is the stupidest thing ever, but it's great!
That's what they're supposed to be.
Nat 1. On stealth check. I would like to summon a bouncy ball.
You know how often Gwenira's going to use her program 1 to make him fall over?
Cav will just banish her.
Good luck with that.
Must banish the new one. Can't do it. It was a really great speech. I'm pretty sure it was probably the same one you gave yesterday, right? Just changed a couple words. I mean...
I gave a speech yesterday?
Apparently. At least Cav thinks you did.
Pat.
You realize that, like, every time Cav dies and he comes back, he's like a newborn pup. Everything just all blends together.
That's fair. Alright, buddy, I think it's time that we head out. Are you ready? Is there anything you need to do before we leave?
Snap both my fingers, make sure both my weapons are still there.
They are.
Snap them away. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay, then let's head to the island.
Actually, right before we leave, just because I can, I'm going to point at my extendable ladder and say, not this time, buddy. And then I leave.
The bridge?
Yes.
You're just leaving it here?
Yeah.
It's just in a corner.
It's magical. Trash. It talks to me.
All right. Two of you played your shift, and you are flying through the air above the island, because that was as close as you guys could get, because that's the closest you've seen. You've never been to the island. So you both are now in the air, about 300 feet above it.
Oh, Jesus.
Hover disc.
This looks familiar.
Can I just, like, air ride my hover disc?
Free fall.
Is your tongue on the side of your face?
I have fluff fall. I took that. Too. So I can fall as far as I want and not get hurt. So yes, his tongue he's torpedoing down. Goes.
You're welcome for still giving me that.
You're gonna take that away from me?
No. Letting you come in.
Yes. Like this time he's alive, so he's gonna feel it when he hits the ground, but it's not gonna hurt.
Giant crater. Yeah, I'm not falling with him because I don't want to be in that crater when it explodes.
I would like to aim towards the boats.
Oh my god.
Cav, wait. As Cav is plummeting to the ground.
You can swim now. Doesn't mean you're not still partially afraid from water. I'm going to veto that one.
Come on, it would have been so glorious. So glorious. But that's fair.
I mean, that would have been funny with a giant.
Yeah, I'll aim for dagger beams. It's fine.
You hit a million daggers go flying.
Actually, no. I would like to recant that. I would like to aim for the hole in the middle of the longhouse that's already there. And I would like to crash into everyone else's bedroll areas.
Revenge the first campaign.
I'll allow it.
I mean, it's a target. There's a hole in the building. Yeah. That hole came from somewhere. Cav didn't cause it. So...
He doesn't want to wreck a different building instead?
No,
remodeling time?
No. This one's already there.
I'll allow this one.
God.
So, you two are plummeting / windsurfing down it. Towards the island.
It's not plummeting. It's falling with style, sir. Head first.
I mean, I just see a dog with tongue sticking out and
so wait, I do have a question.
Fold back.
Basically, you're 100% correct. Flufffall just allows for me to not take damage, but I still cause giant impacting things, correct?
Yeah.
Good, because if that wasn't the case, I was going to get rid of that. But as long as it still works for what I want, yes. Perfect.
You took away the control.
Correct.
Control what?
You can no longer
control the
fall
rate
slowly and then choose to turn yourself into a missile.
Yeah. Now I'm just a missile all the time.
Yep.
Perfect. I love it.
He doesn't care about that part.
Casper.
Who needs control?
You are... You know, over the last 6 months that you've been here, this place has grown to be a town. You have made yourself a house. You don't know how long that you're going to be here. So you're like, yeah, you know, I'm going to at least make myself an abode. And you're not sure how long it's going to be before you can get back to your homeland.
Roll percentile dice.
Especially since it is past the red smoke. You know that you could travel around it, charter an airship, be able to get there, but you also still have a mission to accomplish. And you've been practicing these last number of months, but you said, yeah, I am going to make myself a house, and this is going to kind of become my small base of operations for now. And you're thinking you might be about ready to try to leave this island, to be able to start your mission again somewhere. And, you know, it's been about a day since those weirdos...
we had a name, okay? We came up with the name before, and it wasn't the weirdos.
Doesn't mean I'm wrong.
You're right, it doesn't mean you're wrong, but still.
I don't even remember what cool name we gave ourselves.
Yeah, no, neither do I.
Nope. I can't remember.
I can find it.
The Shadow Oppressors?
That sounds right. The Shadow Oppression.
Yes.
And
it's alright, the group of weirdos sounds way better.
You are currently just outside your house. You finish waking up. It's late morning. You did your morning routine. And that's where you're at the moment. Felix, Xander,
opposition,
Hazel, Gwenira. You all are in the city underneath the island.
Oh, okay, good. I thought you were going to say they were in the longhouse. Voorhees was right. I'm on my way.
just...
I mean, I would love it if you went straight through and just hit Hazel.
That's why I was aiming for the boats.
You have just finished your... what you thought was going to be a long, grueling fight with the shadow creature that turned into Hazel just blasting it a whole lot of times.
It was impressive.
It was impressive.
Now it was incredibly boring.
Felix is going to go walk over and hug Mist before she disapparates. Not Mist, Wisp. Wow, those fucking names are so close together. I didn't even realize that.
Mist came first.
You're right.
I see how you feel about Mist.
You sure Mist not a girl?
You needed to create a girl version to fix his head.
Basically.
That hurt.
And
God damn. I didn't even realize that.
she smiles and hugs you back and then drifts out of existence. And you all are standing face to face with that thing that a few of you saw, feels like yesterday, but also so long ago, this anvil. That Gwenira Skeleton started to move slowly, and then you said, screw it, let's not continue doing that anymore, even though it was working.
Hey, it's the only reason it became important is because I didn't pick it up last time.
This was before we got blinded by a certain someone.
Yep. And you're all staring at it. Gwenira.
Yes?
You feel a power emanating from it. And it's calling to you. It's pulling on you.
Well, do I need to roll to resist this power, or...
What are you doing?
I mean, I kind of want to touch it.
Touch it.
Alright.
Reach out and touch it.
That's your skeleton talking to you.
You reach out and touch it. Gwenira, the world goes dark.
Oh, fudge.
You can't see anything.
Oh boy. Okay.
You got a lot of
You
ammo.
feel your knees hit the ground. The others of you see Gwenira fall to her knees. Her eyes just blank white.
So they're not black, they're white.
They're white.
Okay, because black means bad.
Yeah.
Because your eyes, I think your eyes went black when you summoned that giant.
When I...
The giant.
Not that you would know that, but yeah.
Felix would know that because you did that in this campaign, in that campaign.
Are we talking about when I sucked in the demon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, but your eyes went black.
Yeah.
So, as long as your eyes are white, Felix is going to go help. If your eyes are black, Felix is going to go nope, 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 nope.
And you're going to shove Hazel forward.
Basically.
You go do it.
And the anvil glows a bright red. And it's blindingly bright. And it's all getting brighter. Gwenira's head tilts back, her arms go wide, and out of her, straight upwards, bursts a pillar of darkness. And it pierces straight through the rock.
Oh, God.
Casper, you see over there, a ways, the whole island starts to shake a little bit. And then, just a pillar of black energy shoots straight up into the sky, bursting through the ground. You see rocks, you see trees get scattered. Now this thing is miles away. It's not anywhere near you. You know you're in no immediate danger of this thing hitting you. But you don't know what it is. But all you know Something about it feels familiar. Something about it feels powerful.
Let's see. Gonna immediately gonna go into my house, grab my rifle, and I'm gonna head off to it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Gotta go back to his house. Gone.
Go ahead.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to roll percentile side along with this.
Okay.
There were two options. Either A, I was going to miss the longhouse, hit his house, or this pillar was going to go up into the longhouse, and I was going to run into it and just immediately die.
That would have been funny. I mean, not.
He hasn't stopped looking at me, so I think one of those things is going to happen.
33.
Okay. Mist and Cav,
So,
as you two are flying through the sky, cruising, basically terminal velocity here,
got a head rush. Sorry.
you see from the lower middle part of this island a black pillar shooting upwards 20 feet, 50 feet, 100 feet, 200 feet. It's rising up to meet you very, very quickly. I'm going to need both of you to make physicality checks for me.
Alright, let's see how much physicality. What did I give him?
32.
Okay.
8 plus 16 is 24, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, you had to beat a 33.
We had to beat a 33?
Am I screwed?
I don't think you're screwed. You're on a cloud. I think the person that's screwed here is the guy that's just plummeting towards the island.
As this pillar rockets up and you two collide with it.
Okay. Now, because with Flufffall, do I take damage from me meeting a force that is protruding at me at same velocity?
You could.
That's fine if you want to do that. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I mean put it this way. Yes, that could damage you.
Okay.
If that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I'm scared.
It rises up to 500 feet. It just stays there. This pillar extending all the way from the ground up 500 feet into the sky.
So are we on the top of it?
No, you just
so we
smacked into it.
And there's kind of
you're now just
plummeting down.
Continuing.
How close to the ground am I?
You're about 150 feet now.
Okay. As I'm plummeting to the ground, can I do? What is this material made out of? Would it be something
Not
that?
Any material you can tell.
Can I try to use my claws to grab onto it and prevent or stop my descent?
You reach out and your hand passes through it. It feels sludgy. You're not quite sure how you hit it the first time, but your hand passes through it.
Interesting. How
It
much?
appears to be pure shadow energy.
How much control do I have of this free fall?
You have a fair bit of control.
Can I try to go through it with my entire body?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's easy.
Okay.
Yeah. You do so. You slow a little bit as you go through it. It feels almost like sludge that you're going through, but it doesn't stick to you.
Can still breathe?
Yep.
Nothing that... Okay.
I mean, I'm going to follow.
You feel a kind of tightness around you, but it doesn't... It's not actually restricting you, no.
Okay, so what I would like to do is just kind of... Can I see out of it?
Yes.
Can I see how close to the ground am I now?
100 feet.
Okay. As I get closer to the ground, I'm going to continue to fall while I'm in it. And then as I get closer to the island, I would like to jump out of it so I don't continue to plummet into it.
Okay. Missed what you done.
I'm going to kind of probably follow suit and probably get out if I can before getting all the way down to the ground.
Okay. Casper, are you sprinting along here, like full haul ass?
Yeah, and about halfway to the pillar, I'm gonna whisper my call and activate my powers. So the blacksmith comes around, I swirl, and I get engulfed in the dark suit.
All right. Felix, Xander, and Hazel are all thrown backwards by a shockwave when this bursts out of Gwenira.
So if I remember correctly, this was a cavern. Does anybody plummet off to the side that they need, like, does Felix need to make a check or anybody?
No, you guys are in the bottom.
Okay, all right, okay. That's right, I forgot that it was a winding way down. My bad.
Yeah.
Where's Gwenira at this point? Is she still in the... Okay, Felix is going to try to run in... He doesn't know that it's sludge-like, so he's going to try to run in... Can he see Gwenira in...
Yes, it is all emanating from...
Oh, it's emanating from... So it's... She...
What did you do, Nick?
I don't know, my computer just black screened.
Oh, okay. Weird
what
glitch.
the fuck? I can hear you guys, I can't see you guys.
Interesting.
Hold on, let me...
Maybe you should exit the call and try restarting.
Yeah, here, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Time to take a break. Does anyone need to go potty?
So it's coming from above her? Or...
From her.
So, like her...
Her chest.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha. So it's...
Yep.
And then expanding out.
Yep.
Okay. What did you do?
That's a really good question.
There we go. I can see you guys now.
Perfect. Welcome back.
All right, so Felix is going to attempt to run and try to tackle Gwenira out of this pose that she's in.
All right. As you get close, you are met by an invisible wall.
Okay. Don't remember what he has.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. He's going to turn and look at Xander and be like, what the fuck?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Is the anvil underneath Gwenira?
No, right in front of her.
So I can't touch the anvil either?
Correct.
Because it's behind the invisible wall. How far is the wall from her?
5 feet.
Okay, I'm going to back up, and I'm going to throw the Staff of Fangar, and see if, because it's a magical item, see if I can penetrate the wall.
The staff makes contact with it. It hovers there, and then it is ejected straight off behind you.
Okay.
You hear it ping off the far wall of the cavern.
Still intact?
You would assume so.
It's a magical item.
Fair enough. Yeah, but this is also a magical pillar. Coming from an anvil, that makes things. Can also break things.
But it would have hit the wall, would have been where it was broken, and I don't think the wall is magical. I mean, that's fair.
It's a fair question.
It is, yeah.
The entire island is something crazy, so you never know.
Fair enough.
Okay? We got a whole dagger full of beaches full of daggers.
A dagger full of beaches?
We got a whole daggers full of beaches.
Is the person that we killed, is their dead body? Well,
no, they were the shadow being.
It was a shadow, that's right.
Yep.
Shit, I don't read Abyssal. Can't see if there's any markings down here. I think the only person that reads Abyssal is the one who's being summoned this thing. So, okay. Being Felix, he's going to calm himself. He's going to rub. If he puts his hand to the magic wall, nothing happens, right? Like he doesn't get pushed back?
Correct.
He can. Okay. So what he's going to do is he's going to basically do like an outline of his hand with his foot as well and draw an outline of the wall to see if it goes to where the other three people are able to leave. Because at this point, we can't really help her.
It is a circle around her and the...
I don't remember how our combat was of where we entered and where the path down was.
It is a 5-foot circle around her.
Okay, so we can just...
Yep.
All right.
She is enclosed in this. You all are completely free elsewhere.
Okay. Shit, Edom's not here. He might be the only one who can figure out what the fuck this is because he's lived for so long. I guess Felix will turn around and look at Hazel and be like, "Have you seen anything like this?"
And Hazel's gone.
Oh god.
Typical.
You see footprints.
So she left. All right. So Xander, you need to get out of here. Go.
No, wait. I know what was the deity that I started serving?
Volkut.
No.
Zeroton.
Zeroton.
Volkut was the first one.
Yeah. Volkut was the one that Cap killed.
As Xander, I'm gonna call the Zeroton to see if
the mother wife.
Yeah, the mother wife.
Instead of a mothership, it's a mother wife.
You're one of her little babies.
My mother wife.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
I'm gonna call to Zeroton and see if he would know if this power matches.
Hang on a second. Before you do that, don't you have magical armor from Zeroton? Aren't you his champion? Didn't he imbue you with an armor set?
Yes.
I think we're really focusing on this a little too much. So, okay. He's going to look at Xander while Xander does his... Felix is going to look at Xander and be like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. But he's first going to run however far away his staff was. And then he's going to leave.
Okay.
And he would advise his brother to do the same.
Do you call for Zeroton? Or do you run with Felix?
I'm going to run with Felix.
Okay.
I can assess this at a later date. I'm just going to book it.
Quinaira.
Yes.
You're supposed to say, that's a me.
The world around you is dark. You don't feel anything. You are just floating, suspended. You don't feel any sense of up or down. It's all pitch black. And you can't help but liken it to a voice, to words, but you can't place actually hearing a voice speak to you. When the words are there, you comprehend the meaning, but you can't remember any of the words. But it tells you you have found a source of power for the goddess Sypetia.
I gotta touch shit. So.
And you are given 3 options. Do you return it to Sypetia with whatever consequence that may bring? Or do you sever it from Sypetia and destroy the site of power? This one has favorable connotations to you. you a being that is capable? Do you take a bit of power for yourself and ground this site here, leaving it open for others? This one feels good, but you're also a little wary about what others this might be available for.
I'm so glad I'm not you right now. You gotta hit with the really tough questions.
Yeah.
Or your final option.
I thought you said there was 3.
I misspoke.
Oh, okay. All right, good. I just want to make sure I didn't hear you wrong.
Yeah, I heard 3 as well.
Okay.
I may have said 3.
You did.
Sorry, didn't mean to call you out.
Nope.
Please don't kill my character.
Which character?
You can kill Coda. He's fine. He's not around very long.
Poor Coda.
Do you absorb all the power for yourself to do with it as you will? To protect or destroy. Keep it from anyone else. This one has some favorable connotations. You don't know exactly how long, but you realize there's a ticking clock here. And you realize that your body is starting to break apart. If you don't make a choice what to do with this soon, it will consume you.
Roll the dice.
I mean, I'm probably gonna go for 4. And absorb the power.
That's what you choose?
Yeah.
Alright.
I feel like this is a horrible Kingdom Hearts decision from the first game that I had anxiety, panic attack over as a child.
Kevin missed.
See.
You're 50 feet from the ground. Casper, you're about 50 feet from the pillar. The 3 of you see as the top of the pillar shoots back downwards again, retracting even faster than it went up. What do the 3 of you do? Go.
Quick question.
Yeah.
What shape was the pillar?
Roundish.
Roundish? Okay. So, Cav is there a hole in the ground?
There is.
Okay. Instead of veering out of it, he's going to plummet into the hole.
Mist, what do you do?
Follow.
Casper, what do you do?
I'm gonna dive in.
Alright.
like perfect fucking Olympic diver dive.
It's really funny. You got a cloud, a diver, and then just some crazy... Actually, I think Cav's now gone to this pose. He's just free
Just
falling
vertical.
back.
I'd like all 3 of you to make physicality checks to determine your entrance order.
Oh, okay. Oh, God.
Physicality?
Yep.
31.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 1. Should I re-roll this?
Nope.
You have luck.
There it is.
Yeah, but is it like? Am I
No.
just gonna horribly like smash apart with this one, or is this just for order?
This is just for order.
Okay, so it's not worth wasting a luck on.
Probably not.
You're just like, oh wait, I don't want to plummet this fast. I'm just gonna go to casual. Casual.
I'm a leaf on the wind. Watch how I skewer.
Casper?
32.
Alright.
It's alright.
So, Kevin missed. You see this black shaped, robed, cloaked something being dive beautifully straight into the
How
hole.
far ahead of you is he?
Seconds. 10
Reach.
feet.
Fuck.
Oh, our characters are gonna get along swimmingly.
No, I don't have anything to...
And then,
Fuck
Kat,
him
you
over.
enter. And then about 5 seconds later, missed you, calmly cruise on in.
I just feel like as the other 3 characters are coming out, you're just like this as you float down, just waving to them as they run by the hole. And then just stop
the wave.
Ira, your sight returns to you. You are on your knees, breathless, panting. You're level 16.
Yeah!
Noise.
This might have been very interesting had you not picked that one.
You are level 5.
I mean, we were level 8 before, so I would have at least bumped up a little bit if I took the option number 3.
She just doesn't
number
take
1.
it.
No, we're going to decide, but...
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have gotten any powers, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
So then you would have been just based level 8. As we're plummeting, Cav is going to actually summon both of his weapons in both of his hands.
Okay.
He'll have Moonfang in his non-off hand, so in his right hand, and Moonbelt in his left. And immediately as we land, he is going, depending on where he is landing next to him at the ready to attack the strange foe that jumped into this hole.
Casper, actually, all 3 of you, as you enter this, you see a ancient city sprawled out beneath you in this enormous cavern. It's easily 2 miles across. It's absolutely gigantic, and it's a decent-sized city. And you see over there an image of the symbol of Vulcus on a monolith. And it's not that far from you because you're coming in right next to it, roughly in the middle of the city. And you see, glancing over to your left, you see a couple of beings sprinting away. But beneath you, you see a woman with blue hair, on her knees, arms out, next to what looks like it was once an anvil, split in half.
Mm-hmm. Does Mist and Cav recognize blue-haired lady?
You do.
Okay.
You two do recognize it as Gwenaira.
So.
And Casper, you recognize that woman down there as one of those ones who was making all the commotion and helped blow up some of the longhouse and...
Cav will drop into a defensive stance between wherever he lands and Gwenaira.
Casper, where are you landing?
I'm going to land about 10 feet from Gwenaira, but as I'm landing, I'm going to holster my gun to try and go help her and see what happened.
Okay. So, lands and begins moving towards her. Cav, you now land.
I need a second.
Okay.
How, so I'm like, what, 10 feet from him? Okay. This might be overstepping. I have to find this real fast. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Weapons, 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 weapons. Shit, I should have had this ready. I'm sorry. What is that called? Fuck. I would like to roll a percentile dice as I'm flying down and transform into a larger werewolf.
Okay.
Is that a possibility?
What's the percentile dice for?
That's what it says. Well, in human state, we're saying, oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's because of the enhancement. I thought I had to roll a percentile. No, I can just do it.
Yeah.
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 So I'm going to do that then.
Okay.
And make myself more intimidating.
Okay.
Because I recognize Bunaira. He landed 10 feet away. I might have seen him put away his guns, but this is still a new person coming to attack a friend that Cav is under the impression of.
Casper, a 14.5-foot tall bipedal burgundy wolf lands.
Does the color not change when he...
Sorry, yes it does. White wolf lands, right?
Yeah, it was, silver, white, that's fine, doesn't matter. It's
Silver
semantics.
wolf lands in between you and the woman with a large battle axe and a large sword in each hand. And he is staring you down.
As he does that, I'm gonna since I have Death Stride, all my moves are considered teleports, so I'm gonna teleport back about 20 feet and hold my hands up like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Friendly. I'm just trying to help her. She looked like she was in distress. And show him I have my gun is holstered.
Perfect. You're coming down and you see this all playing out before you. What do you do?
I'm just gonna go to Bunaira.
Okay. Bunaira, you are returned to your senses.
Okay.
Getting whacked with the
At least someone's happy to see me, I guess. I guess Mista's just gonna go up and, you okay? And other than, like, breathless, I'm okay, right? Like, I'm not damaged or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
You feel fine. You feel better than fine. Other than feeling like you just sprinted for a mile. You're exhausted.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I ran around the island, but otherwise I'm fine. Oh, okay, good. Mista's gonna kind of try and help her stand.
Okay. Cav and Casper.
What are we doing about this Mist? What are we doing about this other person here?
Peeks around the giant target.
I feel like you look between his legs.
I don't want to know what's down there.
He's got pants on.
I don't care.
You have a kilt.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can definitely look underneath the kilt.
I mean, he doesn't look like a problem. Are you a problem?
No, I was coming to help what I guess is your friend. She looked like she was in trouble, and Fluffball here jumped in front.
Go ahead.
Oh, he says Fluffball, I'm gonna roar it. I'm gonna howl at him. Growl at him, menacingly.
And as he does that, I'm gonna cast my fluffy null magic and fluff him up. Just like under my arm snap.
Cap. You're not poofy. Your sleek but also slightly matted silver fur is now poof and fuzzy.
That's fair.
I have my mask on, so you cannot see that I have a fucking ear-to-ear grin.
What did I get with my 27 insight?
You do not believe that he is lying about attempting to help Bunaira.
It's okay, Cav. I think he's a friend. At least right now.
There's a time frame on it, right?
You can stop it whenever.
I can't do it again for another day, though, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's fine. So, how long does this fluff shit work for?
An hour. Or until he ends it.
Are you transforming back to
So
normal?
what I'll do is I'll snap my fingers, both my weapons will disappear, and as that happens, I will go back and shrink down to my normal size.
And as he does that, I'll drop the fluff.
Still looking at him because doesn't know who he is and has to protect the person who just caused the hole. Cav is very impressed with the hole you caused.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you like the hole in the ceiling that I made. It's channeling Cav. But I guess we're at a standstill. I mean, is there any reason to stay down here now? Does it look like there's anything worth looting?
What? So Gwenira's okay, like in the sense that if you're cool with it, Cav will come and pick you up and just kind of like fireman carry you out.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
If you're cool with that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. He won't acknowledge Casper at this moment, but he will walk out to up and back out to the...
So as you're arriving at the what seems to be the way out, see that there's a pool of water.
Just put it down, go back out, and jump up the hole. Be like, you can figure it out from here, pat her on the head, and go back the other way. No, actually, I'll walk her back out, put her down, and be like, yeah, there's water over there. So. And how far is it from the ceiling, you said? About 100 feet?
No, it's about 200 feet up to the ceiling.
Okay, so I will just fly up with my... I will do a full dash with my 20 feet of flight. Does the boots of speed work for flying as well?
No.
It's just movement speed. Okay,
Yep.
Ground speed.
Yep.
I think it does say that in there. My apologies.
Okay.
So that's how Cav will get out.
All right. What's anyone else doing? You're all back again after Cav brought Gwenira back and set her down and said, peace, I'm out.
Pat her on the head first and then jump down.
I can fly with my armor, so I'm going to just launch myself straight up and then land on like the ledge right next to the hole.
Can Gwenira fly?
Kind of, but I mean, Mist's hover disc can hold 500 pounds.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, yeah.
What do you mean, kind of?
It's a beefy disc.
Definitely fly.
I don't know if she has her items yet. Oh, I guess she does have the levitation boots, huh?
So she's good. So Cav wasn't a complete dick.
No.
He was a partial dick.
She'll get out. She'll be fine.
Okay.
So you all fly out through the hole that Gwenira's shadow burst made?
Yep.
Yeah.
That the pillar of Sypetia made?
Coin it!
Hey, look, one down.
We did one, guys!
Is that part of the 5 that we knew of?
No.
Yes!
That was the mysterious 6th one.
The Sypetia campaign. Start Wrath of Sypetia. Name drop, but I don't know.
So Cav's not going to fly to the city. He's going to just get to the top because he's still getting used to the whole fact that he can fly. And he's going to keep his feet on the ground and just walk towards the city that he saw. Because he never actually made it to the city before, right?
Correct. I mean, you'd only even seen the island over there.
Yeah. But as he was plummeting, he saw the buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
So Cav is going to assume there is a tavern.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I don't know where Felix and Xander went or Hazel, so Gwenira's just kind of going to follow, and Mist will come along as well.
All right.
Casper, your house made it out intact.
How far ahead of I am of Casper?
50 feet.
Can he see me from where? Like, are we in the thick? Okay, never mind then.
And actually, so your fly speed is 20.
So he probably beat me then?
Yeah. Definitely, Casper moves faster than in the air than you do.
Again, Cav is still getting used to flying.
Yeah.
See, like this
He'd
dog
rather just
wobbling
run.
through the air.
So, all right. Then never mind.
I guess we all go back to the village unless Casper has a reason not to.
No, I'm just gonna head back. If you guys are okay, I'll just start going back to the town.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where
I mean,
we're
technically, you're leading.
Yeah.
Because you stayed back a little bit. I mean, in succession of how we left. I can only fly 20 feet. Don't know how fast he can fly. Don't know how fast your characters can fly. You guys probably all made it out before I did.
Yeah, probably.
It's okay, you're getting used to flying.
Mist will be nice and not go out because you knows how fragile his ego is.
I mean, I'll wait for you guys at the top of the hole.
It's already been fractured once. It's fine. If you want to go talk to your homegirl, it's fine. Cav is quite hungry because he just fell, so he's not going to make his way immediately back. He's going to go try to find some food on the island.
Okay.
But he has a good sense of direction of where the town is.
Okay.
So, not for very long.
So the rest of you make it back to the town. And you see Felix and Xander there. Entering the longhouse.
You didn't get to break their tents.
No, because somebody brought a pillar up.
My bad.
I mean, I chose to divert from what my initial goal was, but...
Yep.
Yeah, you could have still gone
sake of campaign, don't want to get sidetracked from the pillar that's right in front of my face.
The one that
welcome,
snapped
sir.
you.
You're welcome. See how off the rails we can make this one. Pillars? Nope, we're going for wagons.
You can make all of the pillars wagons now.
We're just transported by wagon.
The wagons of Sypetia didn't roll off the tongue as well.
That's what it was supposed to be called. Roll with wrath instead.
They're all W's.
Hey, look, here these two assholes are. I was wondering where you went.
We're talking about assholes. We couldn't get you out of there.
Yeah,
I at least tried.
I did not see this. I wasn't existing in
I
this
mean,
world.
assholes is a fair assessment, but...
What do you mean you tried? You threw your staff at it and left. I mean, I have no room to talk. I went too, but...
That is still trying.
Fair.
Well,
still.
if you're at all interested in what happened after you left, the anvil is gone now.
Like gone? Like
it cracked in half.
Oh,
and it's not shiny anymore.
Okay.
I'm not. No. I'm shiny.
Hey, you never know. You got imbued with a pillar. You don't know what the side effects are.
True.
You could be.
Just constantly glow.
Turn off the light.
I would like you to switch out one of your null magics with glow, and it's always active on you.
Oh gosh.
Are you okay?
I think so. I mean, other than just being like physically exhausted, everything else feels like really good right now. So
okay.
I mean, a pillar came out of your face. Are you sure you're okay?
Was it my face? Like Felix?
Well, I mean, your face was kind of like, normally you're all like the black stuff.
Yeah.
But this time you're all like the really glowy stuff.
Okay.
It was a little weird. Like, that's one reason why I tried to help you. Because if you were glowing black, I've seen what you do with that, and I was just going to like, oh, she's fine. She probably just eating another demon. But no, this was a whole different thing. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sitting for a while might not be the worst idea, but...
What is that behind you, though?
What is what?
The thing that's floating that looks like a cat.
I mean, it is a cat.
Stroking a gun. I think that's a gun. I don't know what that is, because I don't know what guns are.
Nope.
It's stroking something.
Well, this is my friend Mist. He's been a long-time ally of mine. In fact, he gave me my capybara.
Oh.
And rescued me in my past.
Xander, let's not tell the cat that we tried to eat the capybara last night. Might get a little upset.
Cat, your twitch. What did I just hear?
You heard nothing.
Southern delicacy, that's all I can say, and he just walks away.
Did Casper walk, because you said they went into the longhouse, right?
Just outside the wall.
Oh, just outside? So do we see a skulking Casper behind?
As of right now, actually, you see a younger dude with a uniform on, following you. Same gun, but no black entity to be seen.
And they go down into this cave. She gets this giant pillar. That animal's carrying something that person is carrying something similar, and all we got was a stick.
Kazier's twitches at the mention of stick.
Miles and miles away.
Stick. He's
What?
probably laying down now, just chewing on a tree branch. Still attached to the tree.
As long as it's not his uncle's staff.
Hanging from the tree. Who are you there, friendo?
Name's Casper. Nice to meet you. I was the black thing in the cave with you.
I didn't see a black thing in the cave.
Oh, you must have been one of the few people I saw running away.
I saw some things falling into the cave, but I didn't. I'm kind of like this. Okay, well, it's nice to meet you, Casper. Do you have a homestead here?
I do, just down the road.
Okay, that's good. Just be mindful of your bedrolls. I hear that people like to destroy them.
No, it was.
I really hope Felix is just staring dead on at Xander.
Oh, he is. Don't worry, he is. You plan on staying? I don't think I've seen you around here before.
I
think in town, or I haven't really been here that often, but I have tried to make it just to put everybody at ease here and just introduce myself.
I came in with the first wave of people from the mainland when the red smoke or mist.
From the people from the armies of Sypetia. They did that, right? That was them. Those horrible people. Horrible people.
As you say that, Casper's voice just gets a little deeper and way more serious. Like, yes, it was.
I can do that too.
But anyway,
you're not the only one who can change your tone and your voice there, sir. I've communed with a god with a god and a dragon before, so it's a pretty cool parlor trick you have there.
And a mother wife.
Me too.
She was yours.
Right.
She's your sister, right?
So just want to point out, in the last 5 minutes, there's been more character development with Felix than there was the entire last campaign.
I noticed.
Huh?
I blame Owen.
Well, he's gone through, now that he's back with Wisp, his emo phase is gone. He has answers.
That's all he needed.
Basically, that's what he was searching for.
He's wearing his... I still have his hat, just saying.
That's right, you do have his hat.
Yeah.
With his feather in it.
Does he want
his harmonica?
Not right now. No, he doesn't have time for parlor tricks right now.
I see.
He has to run an island.
Yeah, because when I was about to leave them, probably.
Edham's on a boat, and this Hazel chick is nowhere around here, and there's a fucking bird flying around. That's pretty big. That can just come in at any moment.
And we both know that Felix can't trust Xander to help him run an island.
No, but I'm hoping that with his newfound abilities, he can maybe get the blacksmith up and running a little bit better than what it has been to help some of these people. So, but anyway, well, if you need anything, this is to Casper. My brother and I will, and Gwenira should be here if you have any questions or have any concerns. We do just ask that if you do plan on staying, that you lend a hand when you can.
Of course.
Because we're all from different backgrounds, but we all come from the same situation.
Of course. I was down there because your blue-haired friend here was whatever that was that came out of the ground was emanated with somewhere down there with her near it, so she looked like she needed help.
That's fair. My brother and I, we couldn't really do much. We were feeling a little tapped out. We had to take care of some things on the island. So
it was also quite the epic battle we had before that. So
what time of day is it?
About noon.
Okay. I'm probably going to Xander. Can you take care of everything for a little while? I'm going to go turn in for.
Yeah.
A little while.
Sure. Okay. I can take care of some stuff.
So Felix is going to exit back into the longhouse, and knowing that you're good and you're okay, and that does anything look different for Felix's perspective to Gwenira? She just had this occurrence. Felix has been around Gwennaira for quite some time. He feels that this is probably something that she's used to. In the sense that she sucks demons out. Maybe he just thinks this is an angel that she sucked out. She was feeling maybe vegetarian as opposed to carnivorian. So
angels are vegetables?
Yeah, why not?
It's either angels or vegetables, or angels are vegetarians canonically now. I don't know which one.
So Felix is going to do the awkward hug thing to Gwennaira and just say, hey, I'm glad you're feeling better. Your cat friend here seems to be able to... Are you good?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Right. Probably just sit and rest for a bit myself. So do what you need to do.
All right. So he's going to walk in and just kind of take the staff, and he's not going to go to where his bedroll is. He's going to go up and just sit at the table, kind of just sit up there and kind of just relax. Cav will probably have made his way back to by now.
Cool. Xander, what are you doing? You going to stay with them, or are you going to take your leave as well?
I think I'll take my leave as well. I'm pretty tapped out too.
All right. Leaving us back with the four of you.
Well, I just went through an ordeal, so I'm just going to find a nice patch of like grass or something and just like sit down for a while. And Mist will probably join us. Well,
did anyone feel that power that was coming from that pillar that rose out of the ground? Was it just me?
No, I was kind of not conscious at the moment, so...
Oh. I mean, did the other two of you feel that?
Absolutely.
Cav technically isn't there yet. Oh, okay.
Cav is ignoring you.
You said Cav is probably coming back in.
That's right, I did say that.
Yeah, it definitely was a weird feeling coming from that pillar.
No, I didn't feel anything. My tongue isn't numb.
Your tongue didn't tingle?
Nope. Didn't feel nothing.
It just means it's not magic.
I'm just going to look at Mist and... What does he mean by numb tongue?
He's a little weird. It's fine.
Do you look back at Cav after you asked that question?
No, I'm just going to kind of do like the corner of my eye and then like...
Perfect. Just right in your field of view, you see Cav's tongue out and just lick his eye and then go back into his mouth.
So now he's just being an asshole.
That's not his eye.
I'm just gonna okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, you should just probably ignore the weird dog.
Well, I mean the dog that was 14 feet tall and white about 20 minutes ago?
Hard to ignore.
We'll snap in a small tankard and be like, where can I fill this up at? Asking the resident of the two.
Where are we right now?
And I was just going to point towards
you. guys are near the longhouse. You could get to the tavern easily.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna tavern?
No, I'm going to sit in the grass for a while.
I'm just going to be like, right this way, my canine friend.
Awesome.
Yeah, Mist is chilling with.
Okay.
You're welcome to go. We can join you later.
You want anything? Bread? Cheese? Bottle of wine?
Sure.
I will pull out a charcuterie board from my bag of holding.
As it was pulled off a table from the
Technically, what I do is I pull some cheese out. I go find a tree. I cut a clean slate from the stump or from the trunk, and then put the cheese on there.
And then behind him, the tree falls over.
Exactly. Just two claws, little thing, and then put some cheese. Got some old grapes, some raisins. There are now raisins. I put it there, and just a nice bottle of warm wine.
Spoken like a true European.
And I put down the one tankard. Actually, no, I think it would be more of a... No, a tankard would be fine. I put it down there, and I say, that's all I got. Hopefully you guys can share.
Thanks, Cav.
And I head over to...
Mist is going to poke the grapes. Do they pop on the claw or anything? Or do
no,
they
they're
sag slightly?
Said they were raisins, too.
They're not even multi-grapes anymore. They're multi-raisins.
Yeah.
Gross.
And then right in the middle, one ration bar. Just round it all out for you.
A chunk of dried meat. So you got some beef jerky, some cheese, and some moldy raisins. And a tankard of wine.
They got an empty tankard and a bottle of wine.
There you go.
I'm going to have to restock up before we leave.
Just don't get grapes next time.
I think those are the same grapes that my dad had in there that I stole it back from. You might not want to eat those. They're about 5 years, and 7 months old.
Mist is gonna swap them off like nasty little bugs.
There's probably bugs flying out of it. But the cheese is still good. He stocks up on cheese as much as he can.
So bread.
That's what I gave you the meat for.
Oh.
Do I have bread in there?
Yeah, you can have some bread.
All right, I'll bring you out like a half a loaf of bread.
It's crusted.
I give you a half a loaf of bread, and then I eat the other half.
Okay.
As I'm like, oh, we're hungry. And then I'll walk over to the tavern.
All right.
Look at Cass. Do you want some?
I'm good. I'll go with Tall and Fuzzy over there and get some beer.
Make sure he doesn't eat you.
I'm hard to catch, so he'll have a hell of a time.
All right. So, Cav and Casper, you both head on off to the tavern, and Mist and Gwenira, you start to catch up a little bit on the grass, and we'll go ahead and take a little break there.